Hello everyone, it's AuroraTenebris. In today's video, I'm with my little friend Spooky, who is shy apparently. Anyway, in today's video, I'm gonna do the Shadow of the Mad King annual achievements. Shadow of the Mad King annual achievements has 10 objectives and they are pretty simple. These are the Shadow of the Mad King's annual achievements. And you need to complete 9 of these 10 objectives in order to get the weapon chest. Actually, you need to complete 5 for weapon chests. In order to get the trousers, you need to complete 9 of them. I'm gonna do the achievements not in order, because I'll explain the easy ones first and go on to the hard ones. But, well, like I said, it's not gonna be in a specific order. I'll probably start with the ones that I think could be skippable, because, well, we can skip one of these 10 objectives in order to get the annual achievement. And I'm gonna start with the ones that you can skip, so you know before you start which ones I'm thinking at least that it is skippable. Then move on to the ones, easy ones, then to the hard ones. They are not that hard per se, but some might find it difficult to complete few of these objectives, sorry. With that said, let's start with the ones that you can skip so that you know which one they are. I must say I am planning on doing all 10 of them because they are not that difficult, but if you are in a hurry you might want to skip one of them, or you don't want to spend gold because one of them requires for you to spend 5 gold or some items that could worth a decent amount of gold. So I just realized you don't even have to move for the first one. The first one is eating 300 candy corns. I am at 100 because we could get the daily where it asks for you to eat 50 of them for additional bags. I'm doing this one with the daily. That's why I'm a little bit behind. But this is an easy one, and you could technically skip this one if you don't want to spend your candy corn on the achievement where you need to consume 300, because you need 1000 candy corns for the candy corn cob, which you could profit a lot more if you do that. But for 300 it is around 1 gold, 1.5 gold. So I say skip this one if you want to keep the candy corns, but there is another achievement which you should spend 5 gold. Yeah, 5 gold for certain. So if you don't want to spend gold and if you are looking to profit from this event, you should spend the next one that I'm going to mention, not this one. And in order to finish the next one, you need to spend this one 5 gold to commission some services from this NPC, Mad King Steward. And yeah, most of them are 1 gold. As you can see, this is 1 gold, this is 1 gold, this is 1 gold, and the chef is 5 gold. So if you want to just come and finish this one, just provide food for the instance and you should be done with it. And the other ones are, oops, sorry, that's not a commission. The other ones are generally 1 gold, so you just want to spend 1 gold for each of them, and which means you need to open 5 of the 1 gold ones to finish the annual achievement. I'm just gonna do this one and get the annual achievement. That's so simple, just 5 gold. As I mentioned before, this is one of the achievements you might wanna avoid if you wanna keep your 5 gold in your inventory. So yeah, this is probably the best option if you want to profit from the Shadow of the Mad King event. And the other one you might want to skip as an annual objective is the Ancient Grudge. This is not related to other stuff like you won't profit or you won't lose gold for this one. It's just tedious. You need to kill 100 awakened, and there are only a couple of places that you can actually kill awakened. It's not that difficult, but it's just annoying. It takes you out of Mad King's realm stuff and you need to do some killing in the open world. I like doing this in the Domain of Eastern. If you see the Paladin or the Modern Crescent Great Hall events, you can do it on those locations because you need to kill a bunch of Awakened to actually complete the meta for those two. I like doing it here in the graveyard. This is Championstown, south of the Championstown waypoint. You need to clear the Awakened from this graveyard, and there are a couple of them, not like the Paladin or the Modern Crescent Great Hall, but if you're doing it solo, it's not a bad place to finish the Kill Awakened objective for the annual. And yeah, Domain of Eastern is Season 4 location, and not everyone has this location unlocked because you need to actually buy it from Jump Store to access this map if you didn't play during the Domain of Eastern story is live. But if you don't have Season 4, you can always do it. Well, actually, these two places also contain some Awakened, but those are Season 4 locations too. I'm gonna show other locations that you can find Awakened. There are a few in Necropolis. I wouldn't do it there because there aren't that much. In the Desolation, this Jokos domain, the Bone Palace has a lot of Awakened outside of the palace and inside. Also, I like to do it in the Scourgeway or this Palawa cut. There are a couple of Awakened in this location, and then there are a bunch of in the Bone Strength Garrison. If you catch the escort event that starts from this location and moves to the Dead House, there are a lot of Awakened that spawn during that event. But since this is probably the easiest location, and since it's the easiest location, everyone is usually doing the Kill Awakened objective here, so you might not find that much Awakened in this location. But there is a sand portal around here somewhere. Sorry. Yeah, around here somewhere that you can take to kill some Awakens in the tunnels. At the end, there's also an event if you want to do that. But like I said, there are a bunch of locations, but since everyone is trying to do them, it's hard to find Awakened in those locations. That's why I don't like doing Kill 100 Awakened achievement for the objective, but I'll probably do it. There is also an possibility to kill 20 Awakened as a daily. You can do the daily and wait for, like, since it's 20, you need to wait for 5 dailies to complete the annual one, but yeah, you can just kill Awakened around this location, and someone's here. See, people are always looking for Awakened here because of the Shadow of the Mad King, probably. And there's the last one. Let's finish this one. Yeah, I don't actually like doing it, but I am gonna do it because it gives like 10 bags or something. Yeah, 10 trick or treat bags, which I want. to try my luck with infusions. Now let's talk about the easiest one that we can complete. Actually, well, obviously the eating 300 candies or spending 5 gold is the easiest one. But other than those, since I already mentioned them, this is the one that I find the easiest. We only have to do Ascent to Madness once. And let me show the location. This purple door is the location for the Ascent to Madness. All you have to do is finish this instance. You can do it solo, and sometimes it's a daily for the Shadow of the Mad King. So you might find a easy group in the looking for group section here. Yeah, you see, sometimes people search for other members to complete the Ascent to Madness quickly. I usually do it solo. It's not that difficult. I wait here for the first 3 emote parts, then get the Mad King to 75%, then it'll jump down here, and once you jump down to this platform, it will jump down here, and after that you need to get it to 25, and then it will jump down the bottom platform. All you have to do is kill it. And if for some reason you die in the instance, the health bar of the Shadow of the Mad King won't reset. So you can continue from the waypoint and kill the Mad King. Okay, this one could be a bit more difficult if it was a couple of years ago, but now that we have stopped Clocktower, which is an explorable one, it's pretty easy to complete the jumping puzzle. The issue with the jumping puzzle is that before the explorable one, it's a timed one. We need to be fast and we need to complete the jumping puzzle 3 times, which was not easy. But since now we have the explorable one, we can just do the entire jumping puzzle without worrying about the time limit. And there is a quick little trick that you can use, which is this one. You just have to join the squad of another player, which is at top of the jumping puzzle, and use your teleport to a friend. If the player is on another instance, you need to first I don't think anyone is on another instance, but you need to first go to their instance before using your teleport to friend, because if you use it on another instance, it'll just teleport you to the instance and you just have to do the jumping puzzle from scratch. But if you are in the same instance, you can click the one that is on top of the jumping puzzle, and you say you want to travel to that one, and it'll take you to the end of the jumping puzzle. Usually there are some players on Looking For group that does this sort of stuff, and after you get there, just jump in the clock and you'll get your achievement and your loot. As for the achievement, it's this one. You need to finish the Clocktower 3 times. Some of the rewards are daily, so I'd advise you to do them in 3 separate days, but it's up to you. You can just rush it and finish it. And the next 2 easy ones are Mount Race. It's pretty simple to complete the Mount Race. You just have to do a couple of laps in one of these races. One of them is Roller Whittle, one of them is Bunny, which you don't have to use Bunny, and one of them is Jackal. You can complete these with any mount. Like I said, I usually complete the Bunny with Sky Scale because it's easy. And all you have to do for the Raceway ones is complete 15 laps. It doesn't matter which one, you just have to complete 15 laps. There are also, there is a event for, for Jackal for now. It's a race event. You can complete race event as well to get one of those laps if you want to. And the other one is the Lunatic Racer, which is in the Labyrinth, and I'm gonna show that one next. And the one I mentioned earlier is this one. It's a raptor race, but it's actually faster with a workload. This is also the race event if you want to do that one. This one is a little bit different than the ones in the raceway. In the raceway, you need to complete 15 laps in total to finish the annual achievement. For this one, you need to complete the entire track under 2 minutes 3 times. Show you that. I'm gonna fail probably. Yep, this one. You need to complete this racetrack 3 times under 2 minutes to get the objective done. It's not that difficult. You're just gonna lap around the labyrinth and get through these checkpoints to finish the race. This one is again easy-ish because it's just a race around the labyrinth. The thing about this one is you might need to do it either with the event or daily because the rewards are daily for this one too. And since we're in the labyrinth, I'm gonna talk about the next one, which is in the labyrinth. It's the Masters of the Labyrinth. This is the one where we need to kill every boss that can spawn in labyrinth. To finish this one, you should just look for a squad which is doing all doors, join them and kill every boss. There are 4 boss doors which will look like this purple door. There is one here, one here, one here, and one here. And also you need to kill the Steve, which is Labyrinth and Horror. It spawns randomly. Even if you are just doing the green doors, usually groups kill Steve, even if they are not killing the boss doors. And this is the Mad King Says. We need to complete Mad King Says 3 times. It always happens in the Grand Plaza, this giant orange circle. You can see it in Lion's Arch. It happens every 2 hours. At the top of the hour, there is gonna be a timer here. And we're just gonna follow, well, I stay near the chest and wait if Mad King says Mad King says and do the emote. If it doesn't, I just wait here. But the issue with this one is we can only get the key fragments, 3 key fragments a day, which makes 1 key. And let's see, it says Mad King says I gotta do this emote. Wait, yeah. And yeah, like this, every time we are successful, we get a point. If we get 12 points, we'll get 3 key fragments. And you can only get 3 key fragments per day. You need to do this Mad King says once 3 times to finish the annual achievement, which is a royal tradition. And it says something again. Kneel? Yeah, it's already predetermined stuff. You can guess if you do this a couple of times. And yeah, the issue with this one is it's a timed event. Like I said, it happens every 2 hours in the Grand Plaza of Lion's Arch, and you need to complete it 3 times. So it's kind of a bother. I don't have to do it anymore. I got 12, but I'm gonna do it soon. Anyway, that's why I leave this one to the last. The other ones you can do it with the events, or I don't know, you can rush those. With this one, if you rush this one, you won't get any rewards for completing it. So I don't usually like to do this one a couple of times in a day. For the final one, I left the most annoying one to the last, if you don't count the awakened one, because I already showed that one. This one is pumpkin carving. You need to carve 100 pumpkins to finish this objective for the annual achievement. As you can see, there are a bunch of carving pumpkins in the labyrinth. I usually recommend you to do this one in the labyrinth, but there are carving pumpkins outside of the labyrinth. For example, Line Search has 3 carving pumpkins back to back that you carve to get at least 3 when I get to Line Search. But it's up to you. Like I said, there are 3 here, 1 here, 1 in this corner. Best way to do these ones is find the group that runs Labyrinth and carve them as you pass them. Also, there are a bunch of carving pumpkins near boss doors. For example, there are pumpkins, if I remember correctly, there and these 2 corners. While people are doing the legendary bosses in the labyrinth, you can just go carve those pumpkins and return back to the boss. For this one, I think there is 1 here and 1 around there somewhere. For this one, there are actually 4 to this location and 2 on that location. For the boss door for the southwest one, and for the southeast one, we have again, I think it's 4. There are 2 around here, 1 here, 1 here, oh, maybe 5. Also, there are a couple of ones that you can see while you run around the labyrinth. Like I said, it's easier to do this one in the labyrinth, but there are a couple of carving pumpkins outside of the labyrinth that you can carve. With that, it's the end of annual achievements for the Halloween events, Halloween rituals. Hope you find this guide helpful. If you did, please like this video, and if you want to see more videos like this, please like and follow my channel. I wish you all a happy Halloween and see you on my next video. Bye!